Hello, my name is Mr. Football, aka Soccer, back with another banger where we discuss all things football, soccer for my American and Australian listeners. Welcome to my podcast. Future episodes will cover World Cup qualifiers. Today's focus is going to be on the UEFA Champions League first leg quarterfinal stage. 18 goals were scored across 4 matches. Goals galore. Golazo. Arsenal versus Bayern Munich. 2-2 draw. Arsenal's goals were scored by Bukayo Saka in the 12th minute, and Trossard scored his 6th goal as a substitute for Arsenal to rescue a draw in the 76th minute of the match at the Emirates Stadium. Ex-Arsenal player Gnabry scored in the 18th minute to level the match at 1-1 in the first half, and Harry Kane, who has been the nemesis of Arsenal over the years, in his return to London scored a 32nd minute penalty after Leroy Sané, ex-Man City player, took on almost the whole Arsenal team with a blistering run and was fouled eventually by William Saliba to put them ahead on the night 2-1 prior to Trossard rescuing the draw. Can they go to Bayern Munich's home ground at the Allianz Arena and go through? Their fate is in the balance. Arsenal had more of the possession and shots as well as shots on target. Fouls were about even. Real Madrid versus Man City in the second match, 3-3 draw. Man City started the match at a blistering pace at the Bernabeu with a second-minute goal by Bernardo Silva. He played a clever free kick from 25 yards out and caught the keeper out. Ruben Diaz, who was unfortunate with an own goal off a deflection to level the match at 1-1 in the 11th minute. Rodrigo put Real Madrid ahead shortly after the 14-minute mark, courtesy of a deflection off Manuel Akanji, who is a Swiss international, to give them a 2-1 lead going into halftime. Phil Foden, who was the player of the match, current England international, equalized for Man City in the 66th minute with a fantastic strike. 2 keepers and a ladder would not have saved the ball from going in. And a complete turnaround by Diallo put them up 3-2 on the night, with another fantastic strike in the 71st minute before Federico Valverde rescued a draw in the 79th minute with a blistering volley for Real Madrid. All goals were fantastic. Man City dominated possession and Real Madrid had slightly more shots, while Man City had one more shot on target. The game was evenly balanced and either team is capable of going through, with the second leg being played at the Etihad. Now, in the 2 matches on Wednesday, 10th of April, Atletico Madrid ended up winning the match 2-1 against Borussia Dortmund, and goals from De Paulin in the 4th minute after Dortmund tried to play out the back with the goalie getting themselves into trouble. Deslino scored the second goal in the 32nd minute off an Antoine Griezmann chip pass, which was delicious. After, again, Dortmund messed up on the back. Innocuous throw-in, which was heading nowhere, and they ended up giving up a goal. Now, Haller, the Ivory Coast international and current African Nations Cup winner, gave Dortmund a glimmer of hope for the return leg with a goal in the 81st minute. Atletico Madrid were all over Dortmund like ants to sugar, and the relentless pressure paid off. Dortmund had 2/3 of possession in the match. Shots were even, but the difference was shots on target, where Atletico Madrid had double Dortmund's and took advantage of their chances. Football is all about putting the ball in the back of the net. In the other match, PSG versus Barcelona. Barcelona edged that match out by a close score of 3-2. The 2 youngest players to ever start a Champions League quarterfinal were on the night playing for Barcelona and wore the jersey. They were Lamine Yamal, who was a winger at 16 years, 272 days specifically, and Paul Kubarsi, who was a center back, 17 years and 79 days. The game had more swings than a pendulum on a rocky boat. Ousmane Dembele, the fleeted 2-footed winger, scored for PSG in the 48th minute after twisting and turning the Barcelona defender like a blender. And there was a goal for Vitinha shortly after for PSG to put them 2-1 up. And PSG besieged the Barcelona goal, but Barca soaked up the early pressure. The game was decided from the bench when Xavi had the upper hand. Barcelona mounted a comeback through goals by ex-Leeds Brazilian player Rafinha after a nice over-the-top pass in the 37th minute, with a sumptuous assist from Pedri for that goal, and winning the match in the 62nd minute from the ex-Chelsea Denmark international defender Christensen with the game winner in the 77th minute. And the assist came off Gundogan, off a Man City ex-player, scoring from close range off a corner kick. Now, the second legs are going to be played on Tuesday, the 16th of April and Wednesday, the 17th, respectively. Atletico Madrid is going to be playing in the second leg, and we're going to see who goes through to the semifinals. Can any of the away teams triumph next week to knock anyone out? Who do you have winning the Champions League? Drop your comments below. Congratulations to the Super Falcons of Nigeria, who drew 0-0 with South Africa after winning 1-0 in Abuja to go through 1-0 on aggregate. They will be representing Nigeria during the Olympics this summer. Oula oui oui, c'est très bon. My French is still holding up. They will be in Group C against Brazil, Japan, and Spain. If they can get out of the group, they have a realistic chance of going all the way for the gold. The men did not qualify this time, the Nigerian Super Eagles, who have won all 3 medals at the Olympics: gold, silver, and bronze. Like, comment, and subscribe on all social media platforms. Mr. Football, aka Soccer, signing off. Make it a good day.